Hi there, my name is Jen, and I am on a journey of transformation, self-discovery, and self-love, and I would love for you to join me on that journey. So come on. Hey guys, long time no see. Where have I been? What have I been up to? How is my weight loss journey going? There's probably hundreds of questions you guys have as to where I've been. I've been MIA for a long while. I don't even know how long. I forgot to count. I don't even know what week it is. I don't know anything. I have just been feeling like I owe you all a video, if any of you are still watching. A couple of people in real life have said, have you posted and I've been missing videos? I'm like, no, I kind of fell off the wagon there, of the YouTube video posting wagon there. Early May, late April, early May. And it's been nice, I have to say. I was doing a lot for a while there. I was posting 3 videos a week. And believe it or not, that takes up a lot of time. And I think life just started to get, have a bigger priority. And I just decided to take a little break. And then I was just gonna do 1 video a week. And then that even took a break. And it's been a journey, guys. And so I wanted to film this video to update you guys on my progress and let you know how I'm doing. We are creeping up on a year since I began my weight loss journey. August 17th, 2020, I began this journey, and it's almost a year. So a lot has happened since my last video, which I don't even know what my last video was. And I kind of just decided I needed to jump on and do this. I don't have a script, I have some notes, but I just wanted to come on here, and because so many of you have invested in cheering me on and encouraging me and celebrating my victories and comforting me in my non-victories, no victories, and my failures, I guess. So I wanted to just update you and let you guys know where I am right now and what's going on in my life. I don't know if I'll be posting again. I hope to, but we'll see. I might change the style a little bit to more vlog, because maybe I have less pressure to get here, get the lights set up, get makeup on, fix my hair, which is not the best today, you know, and then so I'm so worried about my appearance. Maybe I need to just let that go. I don't know, but let me fill you in about where I am and what's going on. Keep in mind, as you're watching this, that I am not a medical doctor or a dietitian or anything with any kind of credentials. I am just doing my best to live a healthy life and to make progress. And I've had to think about this recently a lot, like why do I want to lose weight? Why am I so consumed with the thought of a number on a scale? And so I've been doing a lot of introspection on that. Like, will there be a perfect size? Will there be a perfect number? You know, what are my goals? What am I doing this for? So I don't know that I have any answers to those questions yet, but you know, I'm still working at losing. I've got so many wonderful benefits so far that I've experienced. Let's just talk about those real quick. If you guys remember, I began this in August, last August, because I had horrible inflammation in my body, in my feet, in my joints. I was just miserable, and I knew that I needed to do something or it was only gonna get worse. Yeah, so I decided to make a change, and I began to eat a ketogenic lifestyle. If you don't know what that is, you can Google keto, ketogenic. You can watch some of my older videos. And so I began that in August, and within a week, my pain in my foot was gone. I started to feel better. And in the first 6 months, I lost 50 pounds, which was about 2 pounds a week. I did really good that first month. That first 6 months, excuse me. Those first 6 months, that weight just came off like, and to be honest, I probably didn't track often. I didn't worry about calories. I just stayed keto, and I just kind of kept doing that. And so then, I'm not like putting the blame on other people, but I do know I watch a lot of other YouTubers and I see what they do. And so I try to emulate what they do. And sometimes it doesn't work for me and sometimes it does. So, I don't know what I did. I can't even remember. You can go back and watch the videos and then tell me what I did. But around, you know, mid-February, March, I tried to do something different. I think high protein or something, but I wasn't tracking what I was eating, and I just got stuck in the 270s. I was in the 270s through June. So from like mid-February to, I think like, cause 50 pounds was like 271 or something, or 272. So from like January until the mid-June, I was stuck in the 270s. I would lose weight, I would gain weight. I would lose weight, I would gain weight. I would lose weight, I would gain weight. And I was still eating strictly keto. I wasn't tracking my calories. I was tracking my carbs, and I was eating, I would say, I would give myself a grade of a B+. I very rarely went off keto, and if I went off, it was like I had tortilla chips at a restaurant. It wasn't like, you know, I went crazy and had a binge week or even a binge meal. I would have like pieces of non-keto stuff, you know, bites of non-keto stuff. And it was so frustrating, guys. I was so frustrated. You can see some of those videos. I did not know what to do, and I was losing it. So we went on spring break. I took a diet break, and I just came back, still struggling. And that's kind of when I fell off the radar. And I didn't know what to do. I was like, you know, I believe in keto. I believe the philosophy of the ketogenic diet is true. I believe that there is a diet industry that puts so much emphasis and so much money and resources in creating this diet culture, which causes you to gain and lose weight. And I don't want to be a part of that. I want to make changes for my body that are sustainable, that will help me live my best life, that I can be able to do things and live my life to the best, you know, the best, my best me. That's what I want to do. So how do I do that? You know, what that body looks like, I'm not sure what size that is or number, I don't know, but I know what it can do, right? And so that's what I'm trying to focus on. What can I do? So, you know, I still try to stay keto, and it was still up and down. So here are my notes. So, you know, in June, I was like 271.6 pounds. I was still like struggling up and down. And I think finally mid-June, I hit the 60-pound mark. I had lost, it took me 6 months to lose 50 pounds and then 4 months to lose 10. So from like February to June, I lost 10 pounds. And I was just, you know, that does something to your morale. I had felt like such a failure. And if you remember some of my early videos, the number one reason why it took me so long to start again, how many of us have started and stopped and gained and started and stopped and gained? I was so afraid, and I still am afraid of failure. I'm still afraid of being 330, 350, 300, 400 pounds. I know that I have that potential. And so feeling like I had failed or was failing, like I could feel like losing my grip, the control, losing the momentum. I could feel that anxiety creeping in, that self-doubt creeping in. It was bad. It was really bad. And maybe that's why I stopped filming, because I wasn't having success, and I didn't feel like I could share that with you guys, that keto wasn't working for me. I'm not blaming keto because I don't think it was keto. It was my fault. I had to have a real heart-to-heart talk with myself. I had to grow a little bit, because one of the reasons I love keto is because I like the idea of not having to track, because the reality is that I'm a food addict. We've talked a little bit about that in some other videos too. I am addicted to food, and any fat person who doesn't think they are is lying to themselves, because, you know, I am addicted to large quantities of food too, like the full feeling. I love that full feeling. And I like that keto gave me that feeling, you know, the high fat. And I would have, you know, I would fast and then I would have a big meal. And that was doable for a long time. But then those meals started to get bigger and bigger. I mean, if you look at some of my lunches from my other videos, you know, they were like 600 calories, 700 calories a meal. And you can't do that 3 times a week, 3 times a day and maintain a calorie deficit, because what causes you to lose weight is a calorie deficit. No matter what you eat, there are better calories to eat. Like definitely you want most of your calories to be protein versus carbohydrates. But the way to lose weight is with a calorie deficit. And by not tracking my calories, I was sabotaging myself. And so that's what would happen. I'd go up and down, up and down, up and down. So in June, end of June, I went on vacation. We had a family vacation right before the 4th of July, came back, went totally bonkers on vacation. Krispy Kreme, donuts, hamburgers, French fries, sushi. I semi-maintain, like maybe 1 meal a day. I would go totally off the rails. Ice cream one time. I had ice cream one time, not all the time. But I did live a little off plan. I did a little bit. had a little walk down memory road and had a couple things that I haven't eaten in a long time. And when I came back, I'd only gained 2 pounds. And so I was like, oh, I can do this. And so I kept going for another week. And after the 4th of July, I got on the scale and I had gained 6 pounds. So then I decided, that's it. I have to figure something out. And so I decided that I was just gonna do, I was just gonna track my calories. As much as I hate the obsessiveness that I can get when it comes to counting calories and tracking food, you know, this is where I can have a little disordered eating. And I do believe I had some disordered eating with my keto too, with the fasting and the binging and thinking it was healthy, and I don't think it was. Some people might say it's binging. I just know for me, it wasn't right for me. And if you're doing keto 1 meal a day, 2 meal a day, fasting, and it's working for you, and it's a healthy thing for you, then good. And I'm happy for you. For me, it didn't work. It may work in the future. It didn't work for 4 months, right? 10 pounds. So I decided I was just gonna not worry about carbs and track calories. Now I learned a lot of wonderful things on keto. I learned about the power of protein. I learned about how your body breaks down carbohydrates versus protein. Still not having sugar. I am still maintaining a relatively sugar-free. You know, sometimes they throw sugar in ketchup. Try to avoid it and have sugar-free ketchup. So I'm still buying like sugar-free stuff. Still trying to avoid processed sugar and refined grains. I'm not eating bread, potatoes, rice, for the most part, or pasta regularly, daily. I did have spaghetti on Sunday. I had like a tiny, tiny bit of spaghetti, but I counted the calories. So I'm really focusing on keeping a high protein, low calorie deficit. And I am trying to move more. I'm trying to hit my step goals every day. I'm doing pretty good, actually, believe it or not. And I'll tell you about that in a little bit. So let's go back to the weight. So I started this at 276. And after my first week, so the end of my first week would have been 719, I had lost, I can't do the math here, 8 pounds. Now, granted, that 6 pounds I had gained was probably bloat and water weight from all of the, you know, the junk food or whatever, the processed food that I had eaten over the 4th of July. But on 7/19, I was 268.2. And this morning I weighed in on the 26th of July at 263.8. I have lost like 11 pounds in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. When I lost 4 months, it took me to lose 10 pounds. Might have been more. March, April, May, June, July, like 5 months. I'll say 4 months. so it's working. I am back. I'm doing well. So, you know, I haven't gained a lot of weight. But I've maintained it, and now I'm going back down, and it's working. You know, I'm not hungry yet. I'm still trying to stay satiated with protein, but I am eating things like watermelon, grapes. I did have some rice. I did have some pasta. So I'm just counting calories. You know, I'm just trying to maintain a calorie deficit every day to allow weight loss to happen. And so far, so good. I don't know that I'm never going back to keto. I definitely think that keto would be great for me in maintenance, because I think that I can eat intuitively with keto. It does satiate me more, having a high fat, low carb diet. I do feel fuller. I'm waiting to see what kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Repercussions I have from adding more carbs to my diet again, to see if I have any inflammation or any bloat or anything like that. So far, the scale is doing what I want it to do and going down. And so I'm going to do this for a while. I'm just going to do, it has no name. I'm just using a fitness tracker. I'm still using my keto fitness tracker, whatever that is called, carb manager, I think. And every day it's like, you've gone over your carb limit. So I'm eating lots of fruits and vegetables, lots of protein, trying to keep it low carb as I can, but I'm going to eat some fruit. I'm going to eat watermelon. I'm going to eat a banana. And we'll see where it happens. We'll see where it goes. And then if weight loss stops or slows down or I plateau again, I will reformulate, recalculate, because this is a journey. This is an experience, and there's going to be many, many different detours on this way, but I am not giving up. And I think I needed to say that. And I need to hear myself say that. I am not giving up. We are not going back to Egypt. We are not going back to disordered comfort eating. So a couple things as I wrap this video up that I've been working on, other than, again, tracking. I have noticed that I can get a pedicure much easier. I used to go get a pedicure and like they would have to put paper towel, like full paper towel things to put my foot up on so they could, you know, do the bottom of the foot. But now I can get in and out of the chair so much easier. I can hold my feet up. I'm much more comfortable. I can do that. I'm helping, we're doing swim team. My girls are on swim team, and I'm getting like, you know, 5,000 steps every Saturday, just, you know, working the swim team, parent volunteer angle. My husband and I are going for walks every night. And you guys know my thing with exercise. And I just decided one day, it just clicked. And I said, I'm just going to walk. I'm not going to get dressed. I'm not going to get shoes. I'm just going to put something on well, I am going to get shoes, but not like my exercise shoes, you know, flip-flops. I go for a walk in flip-flops, whatever I'm wearing. If I'd gone to work, and I've done this, I've been in my dress that I wore to work today, and I put on a pair of tennis shoes. I pair slip-on tennis shoes by the door, and we just do a little loop, and it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes sometimes, half an hour sometimes. How I feel is what we're going to do. And I do it in the evening, so it's not like I have to get up and do it. It's after dinner. It's kind of cool. It's a beautiful night, and I'm just doing it. And we've been doing it semi-consistently, at least 3 times a day, some 3 times a week, sometimes more. And it's just been a really great time for him and I to chit chat and have some couples time and get moving. So some pretty exciting things happening there. I'm also working on self-care, because one of the ways that I used to take care of myself, or think that I was carrying myself for, is by eating, by overeating and eating bad things. Well, bad isn't the right word. There's no such thing as a bad food, but eating things that my body didn't need, but that gave me emotional comfort. So I'm trying to take care of myself in other ways, like getting manicures regularly is one way that I can care for myself, make sure I get enough sleep. And I just tell myself over and over again, like, I'm going to drink this water because this is a way that I'm caring for myself. So I'm trying to have that shift there. So that's where I am. And follow me on Instagram if you want more frequent updates, because I am on there a little more regularly. Well, a lot more regularly than this. I definitely post to my stories a lot of my fitness and food stuff. So check that out if you want to follow me in real time. I don't know when I'm going to post another YouTube video. Probably around my 1 year mark. So in a couple weeks, it'll be like August 17th is my 1 year mark. And in that one, we'll do some videos, some photos side by side before and after, give you some measurement updates. And I don't know what number I'm going to be on the scale. I don't know if it's going to be 70, 75 pounds. I don't know, but I will definitely do a video for my 1 year update, because that's an important milestone that I'm very, very proud of. So with that said, I thank you so much, those of you who have stuck with me during my little hiatus. I really appreciate the support. Leave me a comment and let me know what you're doing, and just how you're doing, because I think so many of you are on your own journey and may have experienced some of the things that I've talked about here today. Anyway, so it's just one meal, one day, one step at a time, right? We just do the best that we can with what we have, and keep moving forward. There's no going back. Until my next video, whenever that is, I want you to love one another, but most importantly, you love yourself, because you are worthy of love. All right, bye-bye.